Hey everyone, I'm Case Aiken. Now, as promised, I'm talking today about Namorita, who is arguably a more direct Supergirl parallel to Namor the Sub-Mariner's Superman analog than her mother, Namora. Now, I'm using air quotes around the word mother because Namorita is actually a clone of Namora, though I think she was in vitro and carried to term, so it's accurate enough. Anyway, Namorita tends to appear more as a teen, despite her long lifespan actually placing her at half a century old. And Namorita, or Nita to her friends, belongs on this list. As the clone of Namora, who we've established can go a few rounds with the Hulk, Namorita is no slouch. Seriously, she is on the high end of Marvel characters that I'm going to talk about in this series, though not at the top like a Hyperion or a Thor. And with her winged feet and limited psychic powers, she can fly just like Namor. She's extremely durable, plus she can imitate the powers of marine creatures far better than either her mother or cousin. If her mom's the Wonder Woman of the waves, this is the Supergirl of the seas. However, probably her greatest impact on Marvel was being a founding member of the New Warriors, a book that I really want to revisit. This was Marvel's teen team of the 90s, and many of those characters have gone on to be big players, and a shocking number of members are going to be discussed in this series. And of course, the New Warriors, with Namorita in tow, oh, she became blue by the way, but I'll get to that, were the catalyst to the Civil War arc, which most people know as a pretty good movie, but before that was a subpar crossover event. Namorita was at ground zero fighting the exploding villain Nitro, and was among the casualties of the Stamford incident, where massive collateral damage kicked off the Superhuman Registration Act. But before that, she had a long career, appearing in solo and team stories. Her classic look was a green one-piece bathing suit, which matched the classic Namor green Speedo. However, she wore a variety of outfits over the years. Some were trendy pieces, others were fan service, but towards the end, she had her Atlantean side of her hybrid nature accentuated, making her skin turn blue. See, I told you I'd get there. During this period, she was called the Chimera, but it was spelled weird. You see, in the cloning process, they spliced in DNA from pure-blooded Atlanteans into Namora's genome in an effort to stabilize it. Then, later in life, when exposed to high levels of stress, this caused those characteristics to manifest on Namorita. During her time in the spotlight, Namorita often acted as a moral compass to her cousin. She was more engaged in the surface world and would prompt him to likewise attempt to be more of a hero. While she could be a snob, she had nowhere near the arrogance that he displayed. She had a comfortable spot in the MCU as a powerhouse on a then popular team with ties to the earliest characters ever published in the line. It was only as the New Warriors were eclipsed by newer properties that she lost prominence. I should also note that she's technically alive. Namorita was plucked from the past in one of the last Nova stories that Abnett and Lanning did, and we never saw her go back, so she might actually be still out there. And I wouldn't mind seeing her reappear. I always enjoyed the character. I mean, I like aquatic characters in general, and love books that load up on flying bricks. I mean, this is what I do this video series about. Namora might be the original, but her daughter definitely deserves her own place in the Marvel Universe. But it's probably time that I talk about some of the more famous Girls of Steel. So next time, we'll be talking about Supergirl. But until then, stay super, man. Hey, this is the part of the video where I say thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Do the YouTube stuff, like and subscribe, and if you like this, check out the other stuff we're working here on this YouTube channel and also at certainpov.com. We're doing a ton of work to put out really cool stuff, so check that out. Anyway, have a great week.